August 3rd, 1995, a night that will go down in hip-hop history. The second annual Source Awards, a night that was meant to celebrate the best in hip-hop and rap, will go down as one of the most chaotic nights the genre has ever seen. On this night, we would see the brewing East Coast and West Coast rivalry explode on national television, setting the stage for a feud that changed hip-hop, as well as being a key moment in creating the landscape of today. In this video, I will break down that fateful night and peel back the layers of beef that surrounded that evening. Before we dive deep into the madness, let's set the stage for the night. The Source Awards were supposed to be a celebration for hip-hop, as the genre had just exploded over the past decade, and the Source magazine was at the heart of documenting that rise. The industry was already divided, East Coast and West Coast. More specifically, New York versus LA. On one side, you had Death Row, the dominant force of the West Coast, which was led by Suge Knight and Tupac, who was in prison at the time. On the other side, you have Bad Boy Records repping the East Coast, with Diddy, who we all know is a bad boy indeed, leading the way with his right-hand man, the notorious B.I.G. All of them, along with various other artists from each side of the country, would pack out the Paramount Theater in New York City for this year's Source Awards. And the night would begin on schedule with performances from Nate Dogg, DJ Quick, and Snoop Dogg. The notorious B.I.G. would win the award for the Best New Solo Artist.
And the winner is... Baby, baby, B.I.G.
And in his speech, he would shout out Chicago artist The Brat, as well as West Coast artist Warren G, before quickly letting it be known that this award was for his home borough, Brooklyn, to which the crowd would seem to have a very split response.
Yeah, no doubt. Yo, I got much love for everybody up in here. You're looking out the Meth, The Brat, you know what I'm saying? Warren G and everybody, you know what I'm saying? I'm representing for the borough though, you know what I'm saying? For real. For the borough. Alright? One love to all y'all. One love to everybody up in this. For real.
A few moments later, we would get the New Group of the Year award, which would go to Outkast.
And the winner is, ladies, help me out. Outkast. Goody Mob. In the house.
When they went to grab the award, the crowd would have a very split response. Although nowadays, Outkast is seen as one of the most influential rap groups of all time, there was a point in time where a lot of people thought of them as weird. And at this ceremony, Andre 3000 would express how he felt people should be more open-minded.
Yeah. Word. What's up? Goody Mob in the house, you know what I'm saying? Want to say what's up to New York, you know what I'm saying? Because we from down south, you know what I'm saying? There's New York up in this, you know what I'm saying? Are y'all in here? You know what I'm saying? This y'all city. You know what I'm saying? We just want to say, you know what I'm saying? We'll say what's up to all the original MCs out there, people like that who got their own stuff. So what's up, Dre?
Yeah, first of all, you know what I'm saying? We want to thank God, just, you know what I'm saying, dead serious, because if it weren't for him, you know what I'm saying, we wouldn't be here. But it's like this, though. I'm tired of folks, you know what I'm saying? Them closed-minded folks, you know what I'm saying? It's like we got a demo tape and don't nobody want to hear it, but it's like this, the South got something to say. That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
Soon after, the notorious B.I.G. would win the award for the Best Lyricist. This time, the crowd would give him a much warmer response. Things would take a really sharp turn when the CEO of Death Row, Suge Knight, accepted the award for the Best Soundtrack. And his speech wasn't just an acceptance speech. This was a declaration of war. First, he would quickly thank God and his Death Row artists, before taking a shot at Diddy, saying if you're an artist and you don't want your executive producer Diddy bopping in all your videos, to come over to Death Row.
First of all, I'd like to thank God. Second of all, I'd like to thank my whole entire Death Row family on both sides, you know what I'm saying? I'd like to tell Tupac to keep his guards up. We riding with him. And one other thing I'd like to say, any artists out there want to be an artist and want to stay a star, Don't want to have to worry about the executive producer trying to be all in the videos, all on the record, dancing. Come to Death Row.
Everybody's got it going on tonight, don't you think? Give it up to everybody, y'all. Give it up.
Things wouldn't just stop there. As Suge Knight's words hung in the air, the next jaw-dropping moment was when Death Row's own Snoop Dogg took the stage, alongside Dr. Dre, who just won the award for Producer of the Year.
The Source Award goes to me. No, the Source Award, the winner is, we're gonna have some trouble here. The DRE, Dr. Dre.
Snoop would call out the crowd in a now infamous speech, where he asked if the East Coast had love for Dr. Dre and Snoop.
In the house.
What? Wait. The East Coast don't love Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg? The East Coast ain't got no love for Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg and Death Row? Y'all don't love us? Y'all don't love us? Well, let it be known then. We don't give a fuck. We know y'all East Coast. We know where the fuck we at. East Coast in the motherfucking house.
Yeah, check this out. Check it out. We trying to make music for everybody to enjoy, you know what I'm saying? I gotta give a shout out to my homie Big Suge for paving the way so I can make my music. Shout out to everybody at Death Row once again, and we out.
And at this point, you could feel the divide in the room. A West Coast artist calling out a New York crowd in their hometown was just unreal. And shortly after this, Diddy alongside Faith Evans would take the stage, where they handed out the award for Artist of the Year. And before announcing the winner, Diddy would say that he makes music for everyone, kinda trying to make peace of the whole situation, saying that the East Coast and West Coast stuff needs to stop.
Yeah. Check this out. I'm the executive producer that a comment was made about a little bit earlier. But check this out. Contrary to what other people may feel, I would like to say that I'm very proud of Dr. Dre, of Death Row, and Suge Knight for their accomplishments. You know what I'm saying? I'm a positive black man, and I make music to bring us together, not to separate us. And all this East and West that needs to stop. So give it up for everybody from the East and the West that won tonight. One love. Once again, y'all, please give it up for all the nominees.
Snoop Dogg would go on to win that award, and would try his best to keep the peace that Diddy was pushing.
And the winner is... I'm gonna get in on this. Snoop Doggy Dogg.
Although Diddy kept it cool during the awards, the rivalry was brewing up behind the scenes. The East Coast and West Coast thing was no longer just an industry secret. It was on full display for everyone to see. The fallout from the awards ceremony was immediate, as the feud between the two coasts went into overdrive, as Tupac, who was in jail during the event, would emerge with his song Hit 'Em Up, a direct attack on Biggie, Puffy, and the whole Bad Boy Records. And Pac would get disrespectful in this song, saying the iconic words, "That's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker." Pac would also call Diddy a mark, which is street slang for a man who tells on their friends. He also took a shot at Prodigy from Mobb Deep, referencing his battle with sickle cell anemia, which in the eyes of the public crossed a major line. Hit 'Em Up was a massive success commercially, but it also shocked fans and artists alike. Many viewed it as personal and too violent. While Biggie never released a direct response to Hit 'Em Up, his silence would speak volumes. He did address the beef on his Life After Death album, with songs like Long Kiss Goodnight and What's Beef. But those songs would never stoop to the level of Hit 'Em Up. Instead, he stayed relatively quiet, with rumors suggesting that he was working on a response before his untimely passing. The 1995 Source Awards didn't just signal the height of this beef, it set the tone for the next few years. It was no longer just about music, it was about loyalty, turf, and pride. And sadly, just 2 years after the award show, both Pac and Biggie would be dead, which obviously shocked the world, but the seeds were already planted that fateful evening. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content like this.